Hey guys, it's Vicky. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I am a full-time online reseller on Poshmark and Mercari. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over everything that's sold on Poshmark and Mercari from August 11th through August 17th. So if you are interested in that type of video, then keep watching. So this week was okay. I made some money. I didn't make a lot, so I just want to go over everything that sold. It really is not a lot, so we can just go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you over here on the screen what sold. I'll tell you if I remember how much I paid for it. But at the end of the video, I'm going to go over my cost of goods, my net profit, what I actually brought home after cost of goods and fees and all of that was taken out. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I have my notebook and I have my pictures that I screenshot. So on Poshmark, we'll start on Poshmark. I had 18 sales on Poshmark for a gross amount of $341. So the first thing that sold on Poshmark was this Room Essentials Gray Yellow Vine Shower Curtain. It sold for $15. All right, so this is something my mom got in a bulk.com box, and it was just sitting in the storage unit and she hadn't sold it, so I went ahead and listed it and it sold. The next item was a bundle, and this was two little clutch bags. They were vintage. One was leather, one had like beading on it. It was a Japanese beading, and it sold for $15. The next item that sold was an American Apparel t-shirt, just a gray t-shirt, and it sold for $7. I think I paid like $1 for that. So the next item that sold was a plushie, and this sold on Poshmark for $17. It was a Bella Tuno 2016 striped scripture plush. So it had like a scripture on it, which I thought was really interesting. We actually got this plush in one of the Goodwill pallets that we bought. So that's a pretty good, profit off of something so tiny, and it's a plushie, you get it for like 25-50 cents. So yeah, that was in there. And then the next item that sold was a pair of J. Crew vintage straight leg button fly jeans. These sold for $18. And I got these from TJ Maxx. They were $5.99. So that's a decent little flip. Alright, the next item that sold was a pair of Ivanka Trump natural Cleo leather peep toe pumps. These sold for $40, and I believe I spent $2.99 on these, but I'm not 100% sure. I know I didn't pay $6.50 for them, so I either got them from Palmetto Thrift, which is $2.99 flat fee on their shoes, or I got them for $2 at his house. The next item that sold was a bundle of 5 items, and it sold for $90. A pair of Parade chunky lace-up shoes, a Pure and Good, which is Anthropologie V-neck top, a pair of Lucky Brand flats, a Tommy Hilfiger sleeveless top, and a Tulle button front sleeves 3/4 sleeve sweater. And that totaled $90, or did she offer me 90? I think it was like right at 100 and something, and she offered 90, and I accepted it because I paid literally like $1 to $2 for each item. So that was a great profit. All right, the next item that sold were these Beast Fashion leopard slip-on cutout booties. I had never heard of this brand before. This brand they actually sell at Buckle. So these are a brand they sell often at Buckle. And these sold for 17 bucks. I paid $2 for them at his house, so I think that was a decent flip. They sat for a little bit, so apparently Cardi B's bringing back the whole, animal print thing. So Kate Spade black bow front sheath dress. I got this in Augusta for $5.99, and I actually took it to the seamstress to have her repair the side. There was a little tiny hole in the seam, so she repaired that, and it was like a couple bucks. So 36 bucks is what I sold it for. Decent profit. My cat is meowing. I apologize. He's very whiny all the time. Alright, so the next item that sold was this THML checker mock neck crop top. This came from Salvation Army, I believe, and that was in Augusta. And I think I paid like 99 cents for it because everything was 50% off in the store. This person purchased it for 20 bucks. Alright, the next item that sold was a pair of Joie Blush Nude Dalia lace-up cage sandal heels, and they sold for $16. And Joie, okay, I got these from the bins, so I paid like $1 for them, but they had a little tiny scuff on the side, and the bottoms were pretty rough, so I didn't feel comfortable selling them for a high price, so I took what I could get for them. Still a great profit. And that's that. So, alright, so the next item that sold were these Sorel Out and About tan duck boots. I don't remember exactly what I paid for these. I want to say I probably paid $8 if I got them from Goodwill, but I don't 100% remember if it was Goodwill that I got them from or if it was the bins, but probably Goodwill. They were missing the inner liner, and I noted that in the description. So regardless, still a decent little profit. And the last item that sold on Poshmark was a pair of Born brown leather zip back ankle booties, and these sold for $19. So I think those came from, I think they came from Palmetto Thrift. I don't remember. I'll have to pull it up in my income report on my sales report for Poshmark to see, because I had the amount that I paid listed in there. I always keep track of that in the details now. If you don't use that, it's a great tool. So yeah, so that was everything that sold on Poshmark. Now we are going to talk about Mercari. All right, so I sold 5 items on Mercari for a gross amount of $126, and those items were a Fontanini advent calendar set. So this was like a wooden advent calendar with little pieces that you hook as the dates. They were all there. This came in the Goodwill pallet that we bought. It sold for $21. The next item that sold was a vintage set of Fire King, like a fruit design, like a custard cup. It was 3, and it sold for $14. I paid $1.94 at Goodwill for all 3 of them, so I figured that was okay. I did have to pay shipping on it, so I probably made like a $2 profit, but I won't pick them up again. You live and learn, right? So the next item that sold was this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was a back pillow for kids, and it sold for $21. I had a time on Mercari the other night with somebody trying to buy this item. They kept saying that they couldn't buy for me. I had multiple people that night saying they couldn't buy anything for my page. And then the next day, this person bought for $21, and it's somebody completely different, paid full price when the other person was trying to get it for $10. So I think it worked out well. I did pay shipping on it, but it was so light, it was first class. I think it was first class. It may not have been. All right, so this sold for $21, and it was also in a Goodwill pallet that we got. The next item that sold was this Taylor Swift Rare t-shirt. It was her very first album called Stay Beautiful, and it sold for $45 as soon as I listed it on Mercari. I was like, what? You would be surprised how quick things sell on Mercari compared to Poshmark, because I had this listed on Poshmark for some time and people liked it, but that was it. As soon as I listed on Mercari, immediately somebody scooped it up, and I had tons of questions like as soon as that person bought it, asking if I had any more of her t-shirts. So Taylor Swift is like, you find Taylor Swift stuff, sell it, because it sells. But that sold for $45, and I paid $2 for that at his house. And the last item that sold on Mercari was a United States Postal Service plush bear. And it was a little tiny little bear. He was really cute, dressed up in a little Postal Service outfit. And I paid less than 50 cents for him. I got him in the $10 bag from Goodwill, or from his house. And he sold for 25 bucks. I had him listed for 30. She said, I sent her an offer for 28. She asked if I'd take 25. I said, yeah. She also paid shipping. So that was a great profit on that little bear, and I love selling plush now. All right, so I had 2 sales on Facebook Marketplace, which were shipped off to another state. If you didn't know, they do that now. Right now, they're having free shipping on Facebook Marketplace, but you do have to pay your regular fees to Facebook Marketplace. But free shipping is free shipping. I believe it's like £2 is what I had originally put that I would pay for, and they just made it free. So this person bought 2 items from me. She did not bundle them. She just bought them each separately. One was a light bright for $5, and that came from the pallet. And then she bought the Duplo Legos, like the big Mega Block type things. It was a lot of 125 of them, and she paid $20 for that. So those things, probably like $1 each. My net profit for everything, we'll go over those numbers now. So for Poshmark, my net profit before cost of goods was $258.53, and my cost of goods was $36.46. And my profit after all fees and cost of goods, I made $222.07 for the week. So that's good. Good for me. On Mercari, I had a net profit of $98.43, and my cost of goods was $6.19. and my profit on Mercari was $92.24. And then Facebook Marketplace, of course, my cost of goods was $2 and profit was $23. So in all for the week, I made $337.31. So, you know, not what I wanted to make, but it's profit and that's all that matters. I also have my income from my job this last week too, so I was okay this week. Next week, I'm hoping to have another, you know, $400 to $500 week. That would be great for me, or more, so we'll see. So I do know that on Poshmark, I did not list like I should have listed. I only listed one day last week, and I forgot to pay my sharing service. I use Reseller Assistant, so I forgot to pay them, and nobody shared my closet for probably 2 days, except for whenever I was, you know, editing listings and stuff like that. So yeah, I know that's why I did so badly on Poshmark this last week. So hopefully next week everything will be back to normal, because I've already paid ahead of time, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, so it was a decent week. You know, it's been better and it's been worse. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have not subscribed, I welcome you to do so, and be sure to click that notification bell before you leave, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Take care and stay safe. Bye.